This turntable is the Denon DP450USB. It's the top of the Denon range. It features a USB port to make digital files of your LPs, EPs or singles very, very easily. I'm going to show you how. The USB port is the only feature that makes a DP450USB different to a DP450. You can see here the two buttons on the front, labelled MP3 and WAVE. With a simple press of one of those buttons, you can determine what type of digital copy you make of your records. Today, I'm going to do MP3, and you'll see why later on. I've already keyed up the start of the album with the tone arm. I'm now going to press record, or the MP3 button in this case, and lower the tone arm down to begin recording. Now we just wait for it to finish. Okay, my recording of both sides of the LP have finished, and they've automatically been put in a folder called Recordings. I've moved that file from the USB stick onto my computer's desktop, and I've got the software ready that comes free with the DP450 USB, ready to use, the Music Cut Denon software. Now, to access that software, you simply need to go to denon.com.au and go to the turntables page and look up the DP450 USB, and you go to the downloads section, and the software is available to download there to your computer, so you can edit the music tracks. Now, I've already got the Music Cut software running. I'm going to open it now. There it is. It's fairly basic and simple, straightforward. There are two things you need to know. One, this software only lets you edit MP3 files, which is why I chose to record that earlier. I didn't record WAVE. You would need to use other software if you wanted to edit WAVE files, like Audacity or something like that. And two, the software is free, but to have it open, you need to first enter the serial number of the turntable you've purchased to give you access to this software. It's a little minor thing, but it is important. Anyway, this is the software here. I'm going to open File to the Record folder and choose the first recording I made and open. This is the entire side of the record, which will be about 20 minutes or so. Now, you could choose to just play the entire record and put track markers in as the record plays, or you can actually scan forward and select what you think are the spots in between the tracks to put your own track markers. You can, of course, use auto mark if the record is pristinely clean and has good, nice gaps between all the tracks. Auto mark can be trusted to put automatic track markers between each song. Anyway, let's press play. You can see that's where I pressed record on the USB stick. There's some silence until I load up the record. I can pause the recording wherever I want and put a manual track mark. And that's 6 seconds and 6.84 seconds into the recording. I can press play and away it goes again. And I can fast forward through the song and that's the end of the song. There you go. So we're going to go backwards there and pause it about there and put a manual track mark. So there's my edited start of our recording, and then there's the first song. I can press play and let it continue on. Let's say I've edited the whole album. I'm now finished putting all my track markers in place. I go split and click on the split button. Do you want to continue with song title recognition? No, I don't. It would try and automatically add song titles if it can. I don't want to do that. So I've just clicked on no. Now that I've split the recording off, it's put a copy of what I've made into my recording folder. So I can open that, and there's the folder there with my new edited songs. Click on it. There are now 3 songs. One is the first 6 seconds I got rid of. I don't want that. I can just delete that straight away. There's the first track that I actually recorded and edited, and that's the rest of the album that I didn't bother to edit in this case. It goes for 16 minutes. So I'm just going to rename that, the name of the song. There we go. And that's done. Now I could use, that's an MP3 file. It's 6 minutes long, just under 9 meg in size. It's recorded at 192 kilobits per second. And I could add that to iTunes, play it in my car in a USB stick, do whatever I want with it. It's a normal MP3 file. Just to conclude on one more point, you don't actually need to pause the playback of the recording you've just made to edit and make track marks. You can place them as the music plays automatically, so it can speed it up for you if you wish as well. But that's basically how you edit your tracks once you've made recordings on the Denon DP450USB.